Today is Thursday, April the 3rd, and the cows are all hanging around them trees there, and this snow that we got yesterday and last night is so heavy, and my driveway was all gravel before the storm for the third time this spring, and I've been at it here for probably 3 hours trying to push this slop. I finally got it open to the main road, and it's just like trying to push big heavy wet stuff on a skating rink. But as you can see, the sun, as soon as I get it plowed off, the sun is melting it's overcasted, but the warm temperature is melting the snow where I've plowed. And as you can see, my plow banks are just like snow that's been pushed through a mold. And trying to get all this crap cleared off of here. And that last fall I didn't have time to. I ran out of warm weather to make my tire chains off my old Ford 4x4 that I used to have this plow on, and it only had 15-inch tires, and I need to make the chains longer to fit these 18-inch tires on this truck, or 20-inch. I think they're 20-inch tires. I never had enough warm weather to get them made, and these tires on this truck on the front are studded, but doesn't help much. But I've had no problem all winter pushing it. This has been the worst one this winter to push, because all the other ones were fairly light and fluffy, whereas this one is just like wet lagoon. Plowed the neighbor's driveway out. But they were calling up to more than 30 centimeters, which is over a foot. It's about 14 inches. But we got only about, maybe 12 inches at the most. But it is so heavy and wet, and the tires just turn the snow to instant ice as soon as you start to push heavy, and it spins out and you're stuck there. I've been stuck about 4 or 5 times today already, but I was able to spin enough to get myself out, shoot down to the gravel. I'm just finishing up here, trying to get over as far as I can. Got to go down the middle, down both sides, and then back down the middle again several times. Small bites. Getting the first push through the road was the worst. Kept spinning out. If I would have had chains on the back, it would be non-stoppable. The cows are heading up to the hay feeder again now. Hey, Grace. You stay up there, Grace. You just feel the water squishing the tires. I still got to clean all this out in here yet. That sea can. But I'm just trying to get this side done because I'll have to be able to get a taxi in tomorrow to go to Kekabeka to get my medications. Little bites at a time with this wet stuff. That's all you can do. But like I say, the hardest part was getting one trail broke down this way. It kept pushing the truck sideways. But I finally got the trail broke through, and some of it I had to drive over existing snow. Off of here so the water goes down that ditch right there. That's the ditch is right here, so I can run down. Yeah. The heaviest it's ever been. Stuck in here. We'll see what happens. Slid me over. Oh, come on, girl, push. Push, 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 push. Oh, yeah. This is the way you do it. Hopefully I can back out. As it turns it right to grease under the tires instantly. That's it, as far as I can go there. See if I can back up and ram it. Whoa. Don't be doing that. The blade jumped over the bank. Can I back up? Whoa, there we go. Shit, I'm crosswaying here. I have to push myself a path here to get straightened out. I always push up. This is where I push all the snow from there, as you can see from the existing banks. But it's so heavy, the truck just doesn't want to push it. If I had chains on like I normally do on the other truck, it would be a piece of cake, but whoa, the truck just slides. That's as far as I can move that one. I could do it more if I kept working at it, but this is just my snow dump in here, so. And we shouldn't be getting any more snow, I hope. Hi Grace, how you doing? You're so dirty. Yeah, you're so dirty from the mud. Oop. Come on, truck. Get going. Hit it too hard and knock my ass in sideways in here again. My girl. Push too much snow in front of that RV trailer because I got to be able to get it out of there, get it up where the boom truck is parked. Just set up for my living quarters for this summer while I tear this place down. Holy schmuckers. Well, I want reverse, not park. I can dig this out with the skid steer up there later. Lift the plow up a little bit to scrape some of it off, but I didn't want to go too far in there and get stuck. I think that's good enough for now, because I can scoop that out with the skid steer later. It's not like it's the middle of winter anymore. I'm gonna see if I can hammer this bank up a little bit more. not so much stuff to move with the skid steer. There we are. Yeah. This is what I need, a big snowbank by the house here. Yeah. I'll have to get out and change the angle of the blade because I don't have a double acting hydraulic pump. I can only control the up and down. It won't. I need to get a proper pump set where I can run two different hydraulics, the angling and the lift. The pump that I had on the old truck, it crapped out years ago, and I had to put this pump on there, and it just lift up and down. I put a pin in the blade to hold the angle or hold it straight, whatever I need. Hey girl, hey, you're so dirty. Watch out, Grace. Watch out, Grace. I'm not going to plow down to the barns because this will all melt in a couple of days. As long as it's like that. I have to change the blade to straight here to clean this up better towards the beach head there. I just gave him that bale yesterday, just before the storm hit. And they've already gone down, but these three steers here, the black and the two reds, the one on your left, he is 24 months old this last month, so I booked them in to go for butcher in the 8th of August in Oxdrift. So I have to find somebody to transport them for me. And I got to get this pen finished up so that I can keep them penned up in there for 90 days and just give them hay and heavy diet of cracked corn and ground barley and whole oats to put on the marbling fat for their 90 days before. And that's what this pin here is for, is to hold them separately, because I don't want them roaming all over everywhere and burning off energy and not losing, not gaining more weight. is. I don't know where Shania is. Or not Shania. Shania is right there. Oh, there she is. There's Grace. I'll just park it right here. Anyway, that's the debacle we've been in here. In this truck, the boom is down waiting on the hydraulic pump to get rebuilt, because last winter it blew the main seal out of the pump and I put a new seal in it. And all summer there, if I remember, if you recall some of the videos, it kept spraying out oil underneath the truck someplace and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And I didn't think it was the pump, because last time when the seal went, it just trickled out of the shaft into the pump like somebody turned on a tap, where this was spraying the hole underneath. Well, then finally I guess the seal blew out completely when I was feeding hay here like a month ago. And I took it apart and went to put I had gotten the new seals and everything, and I noticed that there was a lot of heat spots in the center casting, and oil's bypassing there. The clearances were too wide, so I sent it into hydraulic shop to get them to make up a new center section instead of paying $3,000 for a new pump. So anyway, that's it, people. Thank you.